And new exclusive personalized comfort that makes every Rambler the most comfortable car on the roads today. Now let's see how these many new features can be used in a presentation that has to be adapted to suit the prospect's interests. The salesman, Bob English. The prospect, Mr. Sanders.
I'm Bob English. Your name, sir?
Sanders.
Let me introduce you to personalized comfort. Have you tried it?
No, I haven't, but I've read something about it. Has to do with the seat, doesn't it?
Yes, that's right. But there's much more to it than that. Here, Mr. Sanders, take a moment to sit in the front seat.
Say, I've never seen anything like this before. What is it, a headrest?
That's right, Mr. Sanders. It is a headrest. And it's an exclusive Rambler feature found in no other car. And Mr. Sanders, this is just one of the many personalized comfort features on the '59 Rambler. The headrest is adjustable. Here, let me show you. Singly or as a pair, they're adjustable to 10 different positions.
That might be fine for your passenger, but what good is it for the driver? You can't very well sleep and drive.
That's right, but they're also a safety feature. In case of a rear-end collision, this headrest might prevent your head snapping back, which can cause severe whiplash injuries to the neck. Why don't you try it and see for yourself just how comfortable it can be? You'll notice that this bench-type seat is split. Now, we call this the sectional sofa front seat, and here's why. It's in the rear position now, but suppose a much smaller person were sitting there. He or she might not want to sit so far back. Well, all they do is press the adjustment lever on the left and slide their section of the seat forward while the other seat stays right where it's most comfortable for the driver. And here's another personalized comfort feature, Mr. Sanders. Would you move over to the driver's seat and let me show you our airliner reclining seats? There's a control lever on the outside of each seat. It permits you to select one of 5 comfortable positions. And this, in combination with a new headrest, really makes for a relaxing ride. It can also be dropped all the way down to make up a comfortable nap couch for children. And with both seats down, you have twin travel beds for restful all-night sleeping.
Well, that's all very interesting, but I'm not so sure I want a station wagon. Well, my wife thinks she might like one, feels it'd be handy with our 3 children. But you know, I had one several years ago, and I remember how noisy it was. Pretty hard riding, too, and not very warm in the winter either.
Well, a few years back, that was the case with many station wagons, but never with a cross-country station wagon. Tell me, Mr. Sanders, do you know what I mean by single-unit construction?
Well, I seem to have read about that in some of your ads, too, but I don't think I know exactly what it means.
Well, it means simply that body and frame are welded into one integral unit that's lighter, stronger, safer, and rattle-free. You see, most cars are made up of a body which is bolted to a separate frame. And in other station wagons, because of this old-fashioned construction, body bolt squeaks and rattles are very evident. Single-unit construction does away with body bolt squeaks and rattles because there are no bolts. Now, the safer, stronger Rambler cross-country station wagon is quieter and more comfortable. Incidentally, how does that seat feel?
Well, it's a far cry from the station wagon I remember. In fact, it's actually more comfortable than my present car.
Well, Mr. Sanders, all Ramblers use coil spring seats instead of the zigzag-type springs used in many other cars. Another important personalized comfort feature is Rambler all-season air conditioning. It cools in the summer, heats in the winter, and ventilates the year around. It sells for much less than many cooling systems alone. And we have the Rambler Weather Eye, the finest heating and ventilating system ever built into an automobile.